Alright folks, so I have a new template. I revised the previous template, and again, this is for producers that want to make beats in Pro Tools. This template is designed for you guys. So what I want to make sure I help with is time, so you can make your beats a lot faster, and at the same time mix, so you get to the end point a lot quicker. I have my plugins all ready to go. A lot of these are stock. If they're not stock, you can just, and you don't have the actual plugin, you can just swap them out. For example, if you don't have this Waves loud meter, any loud meter here will fit. What's important is not to interrupt the signal flow. So you'll notice at the top of my chains there's always an EQ followed by some sort of compression. I got my effects sends here, and everything's already set up. So for example, for my delay, I'm using the H delay. So you don't have that, replace it for something else. And the reverb, this is a stock reverb with the settings that I like. Alright, now for the production part, any piano will do. Right now I got the piano tech. If you don't have it, the mini grand will work fine. That's stock in Pro Tools. I use that all the time. Let it load up. Alright, so I'm just going to draw in some MIDI so you can see the signal flow. Take some time to check out the top too. The marker's already set up for the song arrangement, and you can move these markers and label them differently any way you want, but this is normally how I like to lay out and arrange my beat. Okay, so here we go with the melody. Okay, so now what I'll do is just copy and paste this MIDI into another channel. And so I have the expand, which is stock, also ready to go. It's set on accordion, no reason why. I mean, for some reason I just saved on that. It must have been the last sound I used right before I saved this preset. So now let's say you want to go to another sound. So now you can start stacking your melodies, working on your chords. So if you don't have enough space, then you can obviously just add on as many instrument tracks as you need. I usually keep it to 4 layers. For me, if I go more than 4 layers, I end up kind of falling off track with the beat. So that's that. So now all you got to do is, if you like, let's say you like these 2 sounds, drag them into audio. Make sure you mute the instrument track on the playback. So on the second MIDI track, you see these are duplicates. So if you want to change the MIDI and maybe add some counter melody in there somewhere, what you got to make sure you do is consolidate the track. So Option, Shift, and number 3. So now there's a different version. So what you do to the bottom won't affect the top. If you don't do that, then everything will happen together. Alright, so this is already grouped into a submix. Here's an EQ, so you can tweak your sounds any way you want. Alright, so for example, and that just has a basic reverb and delay on it, and you can just adjust that as you want. And this is going out to a master right now. Oh, actually no, it's going down to a mix bus. So this mix bus is this channel right here. So what you do is you'll run aux 1 through 5 out to this, and then aux 6 through 9 out to this, and then mix them together. So you have 2 submixes going into one main mix, and as you can see, the channel's labeled melody mix bus. Alright, done. So now let's say you move on to the percussion of the beat. Everything's here. And so you just draw in your MIDI instrument track for your drums. Same thing for your hats and your percussion. I actually hid my hats here by accident. Let's change the grid, let's put that to 8th. Alright, and then from there you could just start rolling your hi-hats right in that region if you want. If you're brand new to Pro Tools, definitely these type of things, you kind of just have to find your own workflow, but this is a great startup. So that's basically it in a nutshell. Everything goes out to my master. I have my suggested plugins there too. So definitely check it out, mess around with it. The layout for me is perfect. You get your sub mix here on the bottom, your melody mix on top. I keep the hi-hats in the middle, and these hi-hats will run into my main drum bus here. Alright, so output of hi-hats, perks. All this is grouped right into this, so I group that in, eventually make a mix of all the submixes. So I hope that helped. If you have any questions about the template, let me know, and it is available on my website, www.spiceproductions.net, and it is a free download. Alright, all you gotta do is follow me on BeatStars, and it's yours.